Light check. Okay, let's update the Steam info while the game's loading. I wasn't expecting to do a lunch break stream, but didn't take as long to eat as thought I might. Building shit, wasn't I? Which floor have we done? Second floor, so we're doing the third floor now. I get why I stopped at this point last night. Did I run out of parts for the signs? No, keep going. Strange. If I was so inclined, I would just like import the factory. I would import the factory floors as a mega print. I feel like that would be a little bit too much like cheating. No, I'm not going to be able to see that coastal crash site from here. Is this the third floor building? Yep. I'm just going to do a quick test. So I know that there's an issue where I build signs from blueprints that they render like that. It then becomes tedious to like reset them just by opening and closing them again, because sometimes like the E to activate key doesn't kick in. So the rapid key press of like E escape like ends up opening the main menu. I want to see what happens if I just reload the game. See, it is fixed. So I might not do it for like the smaller signs, but certainly for signs this size, I'm not gonna faff around like opening all the shit. Like I might do this technique again for the actual space elevator part side. Most of the factories seem a bit overkill. Like some of the core facilities have only got 4 or 5 floors. So like, yeah, that only has 5 floors, but it's got all those extra signs. So one of the plans with this that I was considering last night, which I can't remember if I mentioned, was I've got fuel gen and cogen facilities assigned to like deal with byproducts. So one of the things I was considering was not connecting. Oh, did I get that one? Yes, I did. Probably. Hard driving on a trip. One of the things I was considering was not connecting this to the main grid. Just having it be entirely self-sufficient. That's going to require popping into creative mode. Because I don't have those unlocked, nor do I have the parts to build them all. So, if I save here, I'm aware I could load this as like advanced games AGS save, but the issue there is it will retain the same session name. Whereas if I upload it to Skim, I can unlock everything that I need to, and also, you know, rename the session so it's completely separate. Just open a save file. Okay. Finish parsing. As Anthor's site notes at the moment, update 8 stuff is a bit, experimental. Because I'm changing the session name, I'm not going to be too fussed if it's not good. I apparently spent 68 days in-game in this. Anyway, no cost, no power, no fuel, nothing like that. Research. Unlock all. Unlock all, unlock all, unlock all, and unlock all. Alternate recipes I'm not so fussed about. All the MAM stuff. So, I think that's everything I need. So if I download that, also no one can see a single thing I'm doing. Fortunate side effect. Okay, now let's load new save open. So now what I can do is I can mock up like the supply manifold shit that'll be off completely. But what I can do is I can mock up processing of the byproducts. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know from experience that a fuel generator takes up 3x3. I could put the fuel gens and the coal gens at the end. Tried that once with like bauxite, I think, and it didn't work out. Oh, there's a thought. I can check if how big a bloomin' particle accelerator is. Is it going to fit inside one of these buildings? Yes. Is it going to fit inside an 8 segment one? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop. Okay, so that's going to be a problem for those recipes that need a particle accelerator. I might have to shift them into another facility. Anyway. Oh yeah, I can also do the same check for a nuclear power plant. Doesn't it? That barely fits inside here. Let's have a look. How much space do I have? Yeah, that barely fits inside like a 10 segment factory. Anyway, let's see what we came here for. Oh, I've got a map place. Oh. If we assume that we're going to fling packages around rather than fluids, we're going to need to pick our space up. Also, I'm not having to do closed loop stuff. And because this is just meant for handling byproducts, I don't want to like do the packaging manifold. Yeah. But I'll end up with... I'm saying, will that actually burn heavy oil residue, or does it need fuel? Let's check. Yeah, it actually needs fuel. That means in front of this, it needs a refinery. I'll take the heavy oil residue byproducts from plastic and rubber, shove them straight in there. That's gonna take up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5 tiles. For like burning off in fuel generators. And all the signs say coal gent. The idea there being that initially we could be burning that off in thingy thing. Brain's going. We'd burn off the heavy ore residue in the coal generator as petrichor. The plan could be modified slightly to allow this facility to be like self-sufficient power-wise. So either before or after that plan, having coal gens that just do just burn coal. So I need to put a coal generator here. One of these here, just as a placeholder to stand on. I feel way too close. I mean, it fits, but way too close. So that's on the halfway. So what have we got now? So we've got 5.5 for the fuel gens, 9 just to fit the coal gen in. Let's see. One of the things we can consider doing is we could pump water all the way up the top and then just gravity feed it down. Because, you know, there's gonna be space. I feel a bit overkill. Oh. I'm gonna need refinery here. Does that, but it's kind of like in the way of shit. Even inside the 10 second thing. Kind of. Now this facility, I should like not be so fussed about like spaghetti shit, but I want to try and avoid it if I can. So one of the things I need to do here is I need to stick in a pipeline. We can have merger coming out here. Nope. With unpackaged water. Where's the nearest body of water? Down there or down there. Probably from down there, to be honest. That would be closed loop. It would need to be filled in. And then we also need to stick a refinery behind it. Either like straight belt that or on the edge. That would be doing petrol coke from the heavy oil residue byproduct. Let's see how many tiles I would need. I need to reserve 14 tiles just for the power generation facilities to burn off the excess parts. Well, this refinery becomes redundant space once the fuel gens are built. So then, like, this manifold would just like be deleted of shit, and then I would be like maybe taking an excess coal from steel ingots and burning that off. So yeah, let's do another double check of that. So it's 14 tiles. Yeah. Creative. 14 tiles needed for accelerator voucher. Now we hop back into the main save. Hopefully that's, like, not as cryptic as it might look. Anyway. Right, we need more parts. And we've got about 15 minutes left on the lunch break. We don't have pirate this end yet. We have pirate the other end. A sensible thing we would have done would have been to just plant a biomass generator just to power the hyper tubes. Which I think I might do. Actually, I can be extremely lazy. I can just load the save again. Don't even need to walk back. I can just load the save again. That's where I just was. I need to put that sign back in. Leaves 14 tons. Of course, I've got those, but we can just harvest the railings. Some biomass to fill it up. What we might do, but I only need enough to get us one off. If I remember correctly, like that is burnable, just like straight up flinging the creature parts in. There we go. Just plop that on the ground and burn that. I particularly need the plates, but I probably should get them. Oh, that's filled up. That's nice. Yeah, let's just get like a full row of that. And then, don't think I want to connect that to the sink just yet. Feels weird enough doing it over at the steel parts side of things. I'll trash those and pick up another stack of... Actually, not just trashing those, I could just trash all of the steel pipe. Doop, doop. Yeah, I don't want to go grab. Oh well, wrong tube, wrong tube. I wanted to go to space elevator one. I don't want to be going to grab more solid biofuel yet. I just want to like focus on getting this stuff done. Did I forget to put an entrance on there? How did I manage that one? I not used this hypertube yet? I thought I had. Like, going this way. I certainly used it coming the other way, because that's how I, you know, that was the whole point of building the biogen. Yeah, the deliberate tilts and curves in the noodly mode for hypertubes does make the journey feel like a lot more pleasant. Okay, so that's like going out. That's fine. I can afford to walk upstairs. That needs to reserve 14 tiles. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wanting tiles technically reserved. Few more floors to do. The space of not very much amount of time. Got to put the railings back in downstairs. Leave those for now, because I know that the bed's going to take care of itself. One of the things I'm going to consider doing here, yep, that is a tea copy, is because of what I've just discovered with the particle accelerator size. So I think this is making, is it pressure conversion cube in the partial, the partial? Pressure conversion cube. Is it made in the particle accelerator? Oh, no, it's just made in the assembler. I think it's nuclear plaster that's made in the particle accelerator. So that being assigned to the bottom of the space elevator facility might be a problem. But we'll, you know, figure that shit out as we get to it. So these manifolds are going to be able to be built out. Just not how the recipe is signed, which is always an interesting experience. So, like, build the manifold out, then run the risk of going back later and thinking, why isn't this manifold producing anything? And then having to chase down all the supplies and then finding out, oh, you built the thing and then, you know, forgot to plug it in, or you're missing a belt segment. Or you hadn't even assigned the recipe. It's the ocean tiles unloading again. I wonder if that's like a sign of where non-buoyant water is. Like, that's just a tile in the world space. Just doesn't have any shit in it. I mean, I can see a softer edge there. That's like sufficiently far out that might actually be part of the kill zone. If you go up 10, and just do misread it. So it only went up 9. You might notice I'm not putting the conveyor wall holes in on these floors. That's because I am just wanting to zoop them and get them done out of the way. Because they're too big to do a blueprint for. This is more about just getting the floors built out. I think that's it. Put out the one where the signs are actually loaded. Yeah. Just quickly fix that. That sounds good enough for now. I don't need to be putting production grade signage in yet. Plus, like, that floor is going to be a nightmare. Like, am I even going to have enough space to put all the shit in? It might have to be exclusively splattered on the front of the building rather than having the totals on the side. Let's get the railing sorted here. The blueprint, yes it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. I think what we'll do is we'll just get this ceiling finished. And then save it there for the lunch break. Let's see, one last thing I can do before the end of my lunch break is I can pop up to the top of the building. I think I've forgotten to put... Yeah, I forgot to put the stairs to the roof in. Now, this won't be the tallest place around, because that's going to be the actual space elevator parts facility. But this side will be closer to the areas of the map that could actually be scanned. There are actually legitimate reasons for installing roof access. You know what? Can't do that for now. Okay. This is very terrible terrain loading over there. You can see right through cliff tops and crater lakes. I don't know if that corresponds to where one of the shallower lakes is, so that might explain why there's a dip there. But yeah, that's just like a really sharp drop off and a lodding issue, so the terrain in the foreground doesn't come up to meet it. I can get a nice overview of the progress so far from up here. So we started over there, put the iron and copper starter factories in, blueprint designer, placeholder for bauxite and ingot supplies, the completed placeholders for the coal facilities, the coal gen, the largely complete steel facility, and obviously like the completely incomplete quartz crystal manifold there, and then the big, long, standardized length of spacing viaduct. And then, of course, like the hypertubes. Now, like the hypertube coming from the steel facility, I barely noticed because, for the most part, it hogs the viaduct. Like it deviates away from it there. It's hopping across the mountain and then coming down and hogging it there. So it's only really this hypertube that you can see at first glance if you weren't paying attention. It's a nice overview. I didn't even notice that the trees look like arse from up there. I am happy with my progress. Let's see. Let's give it a name save just for giggles. v20b, EX, space, elevator, supplies, placeholder, floors. Placeholder, flue. Placeholder done. That's going to be off for now. I might get back to doing community highlights, archive work this week. Because it's either I'm picking it up while they're on vacation, or I'm leaving it and I can give myself time to myself until they come back from vacation and like try to do at least 2 a week for the rest of the year. So that's like that would like, you know, take a lot of time. We'll figure some shit out. See what I'm in the mood for after work. That's going to be all for now. Goodbye.